We have indeed, and a very happy lineup here indeed, and the cup being handed right across to Norman Whiteside. Norman, the youngest FA Cup final goal scorer, but what a marvellous goal for you today as well.
Yes, it just came at the right time, and the last period, extra time. It's a nice time to get the goal, yeah.
I think you'll enjoy having a little look at it, and if it was ever right to ask a player to talk us through a goal, I think it's right at this moment, Norman. Off you go.
Well, I don't know what I was doing that far upfield, but Mark done great. This picture isn't moving, by the way. He done great, and I just brought it inside onto my left foot, and just seen the gap.
Steady.
And it just curled.
That was in every time, didn't it?
Curled in absolutely superbly, didn't it? But we can see it again, I think, from another angle. And Frank Stapleton, a striker who loves the art of goal scoring. I mean, Frank, he's curled this in brilliantly well. And bearing in mind, he must have been fairly tired as well.
Yeah, well, look at it. There's only one place you're going to beat the keeper, because the fullbacks, you know, closed it out. It's a fantastic goal. Worthy of the cup final. Fantastic.
And a very impressive display from you as a centre-half, might I say.
I think that got me out of trouble. I got a bit of an injury in the first half. Kevin Ratcliffe just caught me, and I did my medial ligament. And I said to Jimmy McGregor at half-time, was very sorry, so we'll just have to go out and keep going. And when I got back into the middle, I didn't have to use it so much.
Well done, Frank. We must move across to Ron Atkinson and ask you, Ron, about the really controversial moment. Now, our experts have been very, very strong about it indeed. I wouldn't ask you to have a go at a referee, but you were obviously rather distressed when it happened, the sending off.
Yeah, well, the way I saw it, I didn't even think that Kevin made an attempt not to play the ball. I haven't seen it on this, so I don't know. But Kevin looks at me, he was 2v1 at the back. He looks at me as if he was closing it to try and win it. He looks here as if he realises he's got to win it. And that, to be fair, that happens a million times in a football game. The fella's just nicked it. It's gone over. OK, it is a foul. It stopped them from a good situation. But there's nobody in the world going to tell me that's a deliberate attempt to play the player, not the ball.
Well, here it comes. You've got Peter Reid has joined us now. Peter, your view of it?
I thought it just called me late, but there was no way it should have gone. I mean, it's an injustice. I mean, that does happen in games. I think it was just because he was the last man, but it was that close. I mean, it wasn't a blatant one. It was just that he was a wee bit late. And
do you think he should have got sent off, Pete?
Oh, I've just said it. It was a bad decision in my opinion. Thought it was a wee bit unlucky. What can you say to the lad? I mean, it must be terrible. But there you go.
What about the view from the Everton camp, Peter?
Well, Manchester United got a great goal. Deserve to win it. Fair dues to them. All credit to them.
And Ron, I mean, a victory, but you must have been really proud of the fighting spirit in your team above all else.
The funny thing is, first half, I think we'll agree, we didn't play for half an hour, not the way we can play. Got it going just before half-time. Second half, I thought we're playing quite well, knocking the ball about. And I just said, I think they're going. Whether it's their efforts in midweek, we're tiring them, but I just got the impression they were starting to go. And then at that moment, Kevin Moran, who'd handled their front players with Big Paul, had handled them magnificently, who gets that against him.
Lads, you've got the cup here. Mark Hughes and Paul McGrath, thanks ever so much for joining us. You make a really happy threesome. And from the interview room, back to Dickie and saying, well done, Manchester United.
Well, that's good.